one last day of summer for those kiddos out here before we start to get back to school. Some don't have school on Monday, but for the most part, I think today will be the last summer-like feeling day before school starts. We're right now sitting in the 60s, and we have those clear skies. That low temperature plus the clear skies has helped us with some fog as well, starting to burn that off slowly from where we were earlier today. We can see we were down to 1/4 of a mile in Monticello, 1/2 a mile here in Cedar Rapids. We started to slowly improve as we've gone throughout the day. You can see some areas of still patchy fog down into those river valleys and into those lower areas. So if you're taking a long drive, especially along 380 past the Iowa River or along the Cedar River, just be advised that some fog could be on your drive today. Temperatures, like I said, we're starting off cool. Temperatures down into the 60s here in Cedar Rapids, upper 50s in Monticello, Dubuque, and Tama. For the most part, we're going to slowly start to warm up to be a pretty seasonable late August summer day. Those dew points are still a little bit low for where they normally would be this time of year. We're down into the 60s. That's putting us just below the humid category and into the comfortable category in some spots. We'll start to raise that humidity as we go throughout the daytime hours, and we'll also start to raise those temperatures as well. We're going to start to introduce some clouds here about 9 a.m. noon. Those will mostly break up. I think the bigger threat for cloud cover today will be later in the afternoon. Once we have that cold front pushing on through, temperatures will get up into the lower to middle 80s today in most spots, so definitely something to keep advised on as well. We can see cold front that we're going to track right now to our north and west here. We're looking at Friday, 7 a.m. That'll slowly shift its way off to our area. That's when we're going to start to see those showers and storms start to make it closer to our area, and mainly that cloud cover as well. That's what we're starting to watch. But once it gets to our area later Friday night, we're looking at about 10 p.m. now, that's when we're starting to notice we're going to see not a lot of rain showers and mostly cloud cover. We're just going to be too dry here to support most of the storms, but we could still see an isolated shower or a storm pop up. Once we get past into Saturday morning, that cold front will push on through, giving us that northwesterly wind that'll hopefully cool down our temperatures a lot. Then once we get to Sunday, that's when we start to introduce that high pressure that'll bring in that drier air and those cooler temperatures as well, just setting up to be an overall gorgeous week next week. Sticky scale does show that for the last few weeks, we've been around the terrible and gross range. Now we're into the sticky range. Once we get to next week, that's when we're starting to see those dew points drop down into just the feels great range. And also those temperatures going to stay well below normal where we should be this time of August. Dare I say fall weather? That's because we're going to see temperatures drop down lows into the 40s. It's been 76 days since we've seen a day like that. Last time we saw that was June 10th. So looking at our 7-day, we can see once we get through the weekend, those temperatures will start to fall till Monday, but then they'll slowly start to rise as we get to the end of next week.